All right. Another beautiful day. Don't really know what I want to talk about. Just kind of started the video, and a lot of times I'll just start talking and stuff will come to me. But still working on the course. Just read The Sower again this morning. It's really it's interesting. I have to look it up, but I don't really remember other parables in all three, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. I believe it's the only one where Jesus actually explains it to the disciples, lays it out, which to me is just another clue that it's really important. I feel like that's the one that where it begins, lays out the path, which is the path I feel like I'm on and trying to clarify for others. It's interesting to note the passages that become before the sower. In Luke, it's the parable of the moneylender, where Mary Magdalene is washing his feet, and pouring oil or perfume on him, on Jesus, and Jesus tells the story, moneylender, the parable, and whoever is forgiven little loves little, which is one of my favorite little passages from the Bible, little verses. That precedes the sower. To me, that's how you soften your heart. How you help somebody else soften their heart, is by forgiving them. And then the other two, Matthew and Mark, it's preceded by the story where Jesus' family is looking for him, and the disciples say, "Hey, your mother and your brothers are here." And he's like, "Who are my mother and brothers?" And he looks around, and whoever has God in their heart or something like that, they are my mother and my brothers. So interesting. And then it just occurred to me that as I was reading, I noticed that the lamp, don't put your lamp under a bowl, display your lamp, kind of thing. That followed in Mark. I'm going to look up. I don't want to get into all that. Trying to notice too many patterns and the numbers of the passages, and that's a whole rabbit hole, it seems. For 2,000 years, people have been trying to figure out the numerology of the Bible and all these things, and I don't know. But it's just something to look for, and another way to explore the Bible. But I don't want to become too focused on it. All that. I think that's what legalistic is when you start going and everything is start trying to discern the meaning of the Bible yourself instead of letting God reveal it to you. Anyways, I don't have my kids tonight, so I'm actually hoping to, if God wants me to, I'm hoping to get a lot of work done on that course. We'll see. I'd like to get that out, then I can focus on other things. Focus on promoting, or I don't know, writing articles or something. I don't know how to do any of this. I keep saying to God, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of bumbling along. Just trying to not screw up, basically. Trying to not screw up too bad. Definitely. But we'll see. I would love to do that, put that out, and then help people. I feel like people aren't just coming to me. I had a conversation with a girl last night. She was saying she used to believe in fate, you know, but I was like, oh, why don't you believe in fate anymore? Sorry. And she's like, well, I've seen some bad things happen to good people. And I was like, well, you ever heard of a blessing in disguise? She's like, yeah. I was like, you don't, sometimes bad things happen, and at the time you think they're really bad, but down the line you realize that actually it ended up being a good thing. And she's like, oh, I think you're right. I don't know, maybe that I was meant to say that to her. Maybe that's the seed that needed to be planted for her. I don't know. But, all right. I must go. God bless.